Hi everyone, happy Canada Day. Shooting again for my website and for my Patreon, of course. It'll be linked somewhere here or at the end for you guys if you want to check it out. So we're shooting something themed in Canada Day. For those who don't know, I'm Canadian, born, raised, and plan to live forever. Don't get me wrong, I love the States, I love to travel, but Canada is my home, so that is like the number one way to tell if they're a faker. If they're telling you I live anywhere else in the world, faker. So today's outfit is something cute and just girl next door and comfy. I got this really cool Kiss Me, I'm Canadian shirt, which I thought was really cute. And a pair of coveralls. And ooh, best part, ready for it? The coolest shoes ever. These are my glitter shoes. Me and two of my girlfriends both bought them together because they're cute. They are literally the best shoes in the whole wide world. Oh my God, they glitter. Yes, I'm a glitter fiend. Yes, I am. So they make me happy. So I thought, how better else to celebrate than using my glitter shoes? So how have we set up today? Today we're doing our usual. We're shooting some photos, some video, some fun stuff, and some even more fun stuff. Oh yes. So what is our setup? As you can see, we're in my kitchen. We don't often shoot in here because, well, the light's not as good and it's just kind of hard to find a theme sometime that fits in there. Plus, with what we do, it's so much easier to shoot in a bedroom. But today we're shooting in the kitchen, you know, Canada Day, barbecue, celebration. You might be in your kitchen preparing something, that kind of fun jazz. So how are we lighting this? Here we go. Well, we've got some fun red lights up top because TC loves those. I like them, they're fun. They might not show up in the picture, but that's okay. I wanted them on anyways because they're cool. Over here we have our lovely ring lights. So we've got our two big guys up top and the little guys down below for fill light. As you can see, I stand in the middle like this, but the opposite way around, and it's like, oh. You might be like, why? With all those big windows, Katie, do you need the ring lights? That's because without this ring lights, this space actually doesn't get as much light as you would think naturally because we are north facing. We don't get any direct light. So it's very diffused light and it's hazy and cloudy out. So it's kind of not the best light for shooting. What are we shooting with today? I will be Vanna White for you while TC describes. Today we are shooting photos with
our handy dandy trusty Canon 5DS as usual, with the extended battery grip, so when I turn it sideways for a portrait, I still have controls.
Yeah.
And I don't have to crank my wrist over, which is, you know, when people start shooting with their, you know, DSLRs or their mirrorless cameras or whatever, as soon as they start turning on their side, shoot for a while, and your wrist becomes sore because it's bent at a 90-degree angle.
True story.
So the lens, it's just a new lens. It's a Canon 50mm f1.2L, and we're gonna give that a try today. It's just we're working with some dim lit places, so it's a lot easier to when you have a fast lens that you can really boost that light.
Well, it'll make our background all dreamy and beautiful and glamorous. And then our video camera, which is a lot more difficult to grab now that it's got this itty bitty little tiny wee lens on it. It's like the baby lens.
And that's actually the Canon STM. And it's going, that one's 24mm, which with the crop factor on the Canon crop size sensor, it makes it about a 36mm lens. So it's still a wide, but not an ultra wide. And that's I want to say 2.8, which is going to give us a little bit more brightness in some of those dark areas we're hoping for.
Fingers crossed. So that is our equipment today, our lighting and our setup. So it should be good. I'm excited to see how this turns out. I'm always excited to see how things turns out because why not? Especially when they have a fun theme. So I hope you guys have a fabulous Canada Day. And for all of those of you in the States, I hope in a few days from now you have a great 4th of July. And I hope that you guys will not forget to click the subscribe button right there. It's a pretty awesome button, just saying. Or this video. It's kind of rad. Just gonna put that out there. All right, bye guys.